Hello YouTube, this is Steven, and welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. Sorry for the lack of uploads the last couple of days. You could say I got a little distracted. I finally started a second save that I could play off camera, and I was only expecting to probably play the game on my own for like maybe a few hours, and it turned into like 8. And that happened for pretty much the entire weekend. I would honestly say that it's like opened the game up way more for me, because before on this save, because I only have so much storage, I can only like record on this save for like maybe an hour maximum before I have to like turn it off and then get all the footage uploaded, and that can take hours because I don't have the best Wi-Fi. And you know, then after that it's like late, and I just don't want to go through all that again in the same day. So that limits me to like, that was limiting me to like playing the game for like maybe an hour. And you know, this game's fun for sure, but like, you know, I wasn't really able to get fully into it like that, I guess. And the only reason why I was doing it like that, because obviously a big point I was making for this series was I was going to experience everything firsthand. So I always avoided starting like playing the game off camera. But now that, you know, I've pretty much experienced everything there is to see in this version of the game, at least as of the current alpha version, I kind of felt more comfortable doing it. And I mean, yeah, I just ended up, I think it was honestly the first time since I started playing video games that I had not touched any of my game consoles at all. Like, I didn't touch one. Like, I just played on the computer the entire time. So anyways, with all that said, here's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be starting a couple of new build projects. I am going to... Whoa! Let's not do that. I am going to eventually go back to working on the path. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm eventually going to go back to working on this, but I don't have the materials right now. So I have 3 suggestions that came from both the comments and some close friends. So one of them is an idea that I had, which is I want to hollow out this cliff and kind of make a base inside of it. A lot of rooms made of stone, maybe some windows sticking out on the cliffside here. And I guess this really shitty dirt oh my god, the pig scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess you could say I already started it here, because I was like getting the stone stuff. But this all right here, I'll like hollow out the first floor, put in rooms and hallways and such. Basically, that's the idea. And then I'm gonna take that stone that I collect, and this came from the comments, or actually no, this came from a close friend of mine. I'm gonna build a giant watchtower out of stone on the top of the cliff that, like, the top of it will stick out almost to the clouds and have like a really huge room with like stone and glass on the top, so that I could basically get a 360 view of the entire area, essentially. And then a suggestion that came from the comments was down on the shoreline, where I'll walk to it since the sun's rising. Down on the shoreline, where I don't want to deal with him right now. But down on the shoreline where I respawn every time I like die. Down on that shoreline, the idea would build like a dock with a boat next to it in the water. And the idea is, like, I guess that's where your guy gets off when I spawn into this world, is like where I came from, I guess. If I wanted it to be like a story thing. I like that idea, so I'm officially starting all of those projects today. And over the next course of however many episodes it takes me to finish this project, I'll just work on all of them simultaneously, switching between each one, basically. And I think I might start with hollowing out the starting to hollow out the mountain, and then starting to make the base of the make the base of the tower. I am going to start filling these in. There we go. And I'm actually going to do this. Oh, I don't even have that much stone right now. Shit. Okay. I'll do that in a minute. I was gonna make a bunch of stone pickaxes to do this. That's okay. I can... do this. Oh. I didn't know that was going to do that. There we go. Now I can go make the... I still want to try and make the roof better, but I'm going to have to wait for them to fix the stairs, but that bothers me a lot because it looks weird. That looks really weird. I don't know how to fix it right now without just using the stair block, which is obviously, from what you could probably see from the last episode, very, very broken. I'm just moving all this because I don't have a lot of room in here, actually. There we go. Yes, I'm gonna have to avoid that for now. Ah, I should have made a shovel. I need to see how, like, what this cliff is shaped like, to where I don't, like, bust out through a random wall. I have some ideas. You know, I kind of realized this process would be even more peaceful if there was a way you could get the music to just continue to play. Like that, the random music that kind of happens sometimes. If that like played continuously for, I don't know, like anytime you're down here just doing this, it just starts playing. I feel like that would maximize peacefulness. I need to grab this. Because I do want to make that carpet. I also now know that you can actually make these slots right here. This is armor. You can actually make like a shirt and stuff out of this leather. And it'll like decrease the amount of damage you take. So I am going to start collecting that. I'm going to go ahead and collect a whole bunch more wool, or maybe I can go in and get that carpet down.